Going live.
You are watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the video.
And one more time.
You are watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the video.
Yeah. Here we go. Hello, hello. Welcome. Amen. Yeah. There's a time that I remember, and I did not know the pain. When I believed in forever, everything will stay the same. Now I hope you like December, to somebody say your name. Hey, Mary.
Hey, Father Fish. Hey, everybody.
Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts something.
Everybody loves the boy.
Yes. Jerry Thompson, ABVM, San Diego.
Hey, Sandy.
There's a time that I remember when I never felt so long. Not follow all the hatred. Hey, Mary, how are you?
Hey, Father Fish.
Good to see you. So you get moved.
Right.
I'm getting moved.
Yes.
We're all getting moved.
We're getting moved around. It's tough,
Mary,
but it can work out.
Mary just put in a $5 super sticker. You are such a dear. Thank you,
I
Mary.
love you so much. I don't care what anybody says. I'm your lady.
Well, anybody's got a lot to say. So,
right.
So you're in good company.
Oh.
Mary.
Hi, Danny.
Last box hero is here. Hey, Danny.
Yes. That is Danny Wishy.
Danny, yep. And Derek is here.
Hopefully my what you call it is better tonight. My internet.
It is perfect. It's perfect.
All right. I look bad. You can see me close.
Wonderful.
So what's been happening, Father Fish?
Well, we had our board meeting for the Venice Aquarium Society just about an hour ago. I took the last of the big fish to Chris. So he's got all the Wairu now. And Liz has all the discus. So all the big fish are gone. Frank's going to come tomorrow, and we're going to break down tanks tomorrow. And then I'm going to send EJ some of the little fish. What do you need? Do you need plants, fish? What do you need?
Oh, me? I'll take whatever you need to send.
Okay, well,
I'll make room.
I'll send you some plants because I got.
Okay. So when's your actual move date? When are you going to get ready?
We're going to pack the truck on the 17th.
Okay.
The club meeting is the 16th, so I wanted to be here for that. And then I got a bunch of friends coming over, and we're going to load up the truck on the 17th. And then if we get it done early in the day, we'll be on the road. If not, we'll be listening. If not, we'll be leaving Saturday morning. That'll be the 18th. And I'm hoping to get there late on the 19th. We're going to lay over at least for a long nap, if not go into a motel.
Right.
and then for the night, that would be Saturday night. But I want to try to get there Sunday, even late, because I've got people coming in to help me unload on Monday the 20th.
Yeah.
So Friday the 17th, if we are in the van, I'll have my tablet with me. So we will try to do a live stream. If
All
we
right.
can, on the road. That'll be fun. And if
It
not,
will
I'll
be
be
fun.
here and I'll just do it from the house. So we'll say Jimmy P. Hello, Jimmy P.
Hey, Jimmy. Mwah. Jimmy P and
Elena.
I are going to, Elena. Hey, Elena. Jimmy P and I are going to try to, Jimmy P and I are going to try to do a live stream together. I think he's announced it. Should I say it, Jimmy P? But we're going to try to do 2 peas in a pod. I'm Mary P. He's Jimmy P.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That'll be cute. Absolutely.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, glory. Elena Camisano. Miss
Hi,
you too,
Elena.
Nice to have you back,
And
Elena.
thank you, Danny. The Nano Nook is coming along. I'm trying to get it all straightened out.
Right.
It's hard. It is hard after you move, isn't it, Father Fish? Like it's like it's even the smallest things. Like it, especially when you're an old person.
Well, I've got no stamina. I mean,
Right, me neither.
If I'm on my feet working for 1 minute, I'm exhausted. It's
Right,
really
me
awful.
too. It takes me forever to get over something.
I told my family they're on notice. Their job is to help me lose 40 pounds and build my stamina.
Right.
So that's the plan. That's what I'm going back there for. To get
It's
my
little steps.
body
Little
back
steps.
together. Right. Well, and the
Man,
other thing is, yeah, I've been camping out for the last 16 months.
Yeah, me too.
I've not been able to settle in. I've had half of
Right.
my stuff in storage.
I understand that.
So this is a chance to get established. Even though it's a little tiny place, I'm fine with a little tiny place. My
Right.
living room,
We're thankful.
my living room will be my fish room. So
Right.
I don't need to have a bunch of big chairs sitting around. I need to have a bunch of fish tanks sitting around.
Right, exactly. Like I'm in a camper. You know, I don't have furniture. I've got like a little couch, a little sitting area, a little kitchen. But y'all see it right here. See? There's the little couch. Everything's a mess right now. There's a little bedroom back there behind that door. And there's my fish tanks. And that's all I care about. And I care about my father fish tanks. He has helped me establish little tanks that I can keep going. And what I did was I drained them out. I left the substrate intact and I refilled them up and they're doing great.
Yep.
So
real easy.
yes, sir.
I'm not going to do that. Kenny is here. ABC. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Come on up and say hello.
There you are. There's my buddy.
How are you?
Man, if y'all don't know this guy, check him out. He's awesome.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
Make sure you
I'm doing
post your
great.
link.
I just wanted to show you guys some new stuff I got going on.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
Let me see. Hold on.
And sorry, guys, if I look rough, I'm tired. I'm just tired.
I got
Take over here, Mary. I'm gonna
some
go
new
off.
fish in
Okay.
here.
Y'all, if you
people
don't know
can get
ABC, he's got some amazing biotope tanks. Look at that. Oh, wow.
These are pickerel,
Oh, wow.
but they're babies. I mean, they're only 2.5 inches.
Where are they from?
They were collected locally from one of the lakes by me.
That is nice, Ken. Yes. Oh, my gosh.
And
You guys, he's got so many amazing tanks. Y'all check out his channel. and I don't know if we've dropped his link, but let me drop it.
I don't know if it's. Okay. There's my. These are the bluefin killifish, Luciana Goodii.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you can see them in there. Small on the back.
Let's see. Here is his link. This is for ABC Biotype. Biotope.
Who's that little animal running around there?
I saw that.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's my son.
Hi there.
Can you show me the fish? Where's the fish?
Hi there. What do you have?
Oh my goodness. Hello, little love.
Oh,
how old is he? How old is he?
18 months.
Oh my.
Just the right age. Just the right age.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful aquarium.
This
my
is the
goodness.
180 gallon. This is what it looks like right now. I've added a few more Lepomis species in there. So there's basically I added a couple more pumpkin seeds.
So sorry. Get up closer on that.
Hey, everybody that's just joined us.
There's my little rock bass who's getting bigger.
Oh, he is getting bigger.
And then this is the nest that this guy decided to create and made a mess of my whole tank.
That looks awesome.
So have you got a pair in there?
Yeah, there's 3 females and 4 females and 3 males.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. You'll have eggs.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Indeed.
This is his favorite spot. He likes to feed them. Don't stick your fingers in there, remember. Hey, give me that.
Oh, he's helping. Y'all, there's nothing better than watching kids help. Oh my goodness, you are so big. Look at you.
Come on, buddy. Hey,
and you said how old? 3 years old? 3 years old?
No, he's 18 months.
18 months. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Look at that. See, I'm past all my kids being that age. Now I'm up to my grandkids. Look at that. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at his fish room.
Yeah, this is the newest edition right here.
That's your new rack you put in. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic.
6 10-gallons and 4. Oh man.
Hey, Kenny E. Kenny E is here.
Hi, Kenny. How are you? Kenny Aquatics.
He's just a little fry. That's right, Jimmy B. He's just a little fry.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Danny, for dropping his.
Great, ABC.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Looking really nice, Kenny.
It does. It always impresses me watching everybody's fish rooms, how they grow and how they. I mean, I know I'm in a little camper, and mine are nano tanks, but I try to add a little bit more to each whatever. I'm trying to make it bigger and better. And you guys are doing a fantastic job. And especially if you're doing the Father Fish way, keep that deep substrate coming. Hi, Crystal.
Thank you, Kenny, very much.
Yes.
Wonderful. Crystal.
Oh, we love that. We love that little fry.
Oh, they're cute. Really cute.
He is darling. He is so darling.
Elena Comisado has a nano.
Right, Elena. I love a shrimp tank. You know, I always thought that little nano tanks were just nano tanks, but they can be nano shrimp tanks. Y'all watch Mark's shrimp tanks. He's another one that just has so much great stuff going on. They just got Kitty right there. Oh. Sorry if I'm a little bit goofy or whatever. I'm worn out. I've been moving for the past 2 weeks and my internet hasn't been working and I feel like I'm just like falling apart here. So thank y'all for having me. So what else, Father Fish? We've been talking about deep substrate. We've been talking about food web. We've been talking about your NOAA aquarium project. What else do you want to?
Well, I tell you what I really want to do, and I've touched on it a few times. I want to get at the intrapersonal relationship between a fish keeper and their aquarium.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Because I believe that the aquarium reflects the spiritual life, if you
Ooh,
will,
yeah.
of the person who's setting it up and running it.
Ooh, that's good.
And it's a feedback.
Like for real.
Who was it? Naresh had a really cool comment. Let me see if I can find it in his Discord.
That's so true. Even when I feel like I'm totally goofy, I don't make any sense, I don't whatever. It's my relationship that I have with the tanks I keep that keeps me like centered, that keeps me focused, even if it's a betta tank, even if it's a shrimp tank.
Yeah,
It keeps
right.
me like,
And we have
yeah.
all experienced that.
And I'm experiencing that right now. So I appreciate that.
Okay, Naresh was here. He's
Hey,
probably not
Karen.
here. I don't see it. He had a really beautiful comment. Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, look at me, y'all. I've been a mess. I'm a hot mess express for sure. But I'm here tonight, and I think my internet is actually working. So I hope you guys are having a great night. Kenny, I was enjoying you being on Roxanne's stream so much the other night, and it was me. It wasn't nobody else. It just crashed out.
Gee, I don't see.
Hey, green collar.
Anyway, I was just looking for a comment and I can't find it.
Right.
That's really what I want to get at. I want to get at, and I'll tell you the reason why, is because by paying attention to that, it allows us to create the healthiest possible aquarium.
Right. That's what we're striving for.
Yeah, it becomes an expression of what we're really trying to do, and which is then a product of what we're about. So I think it has both a healing impact or effect, as well as a very creative, holistic, healthy effect on the tank itself. And I just feel like it's everybody talks about that. Everybody talks about what their aquarium means to them and how much time they spend just observing it and the impact it has on them emotionally or psychologically or whatever it is. And
why do you have an aquarium? Why do you have an aquarium in your house? Are you just somebody? I mean, what is the reason that you have an aquarium in your house or home or whatever to look at? What is it that takes you away to that magical moment that you just watch it?
Yep. So I've been getting at it a little bit with talking about water, talking about the memory of water, the dynamics of water, beyond the simple tests that we do that test what? pH, ammonia, nitrates, nitrites. We can test phosphates. We can test the general hardness. We can test the carbonates. We can test the copper content. We can test the iron content. That's 9. calcium, did I say calcium? We can test like 10 different elements in the water, but that's not everything that the water is about. The water is
Right.
about a great deal more than that. If we have an electroscope, whatever that thing is called, we
Yeah.
can test the electrolytic structure of the water, and that gets us into a whole other dynamic about what the water is, which reflects whatever it is that's living in the water. So
That's it.
water is not just water. I think there's a reason, for example, that that most problems that occur in a very well established tank occur immediately following a large water change, like a 25 or a 50% water change. Doesn't happen every time, not by a long shot. But when there is a problem and there's a sudden fish die off, inevitably, if it's not disease, it'll follow um, a major water change where something has happened. The water that's coming in is different from what's been brought in before. Some other element will have occurred that will throw the system so completely out of balance that it will stress the fish to the point of dying.
Oh, yeah.
And I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen 100 times. I'm sure I have. It's almost inevitable for anybody who does major water changes. I don't know if Kenny's still here, but Kenny does big water changes. He has big tanks and big fish, and he does big water changes. And I'd like him to chime in on that if he's still
Hey,
here.
Kenny, come on up with us. Kenneth is here. Hey, Kenneth. And Scott and Wendy and Chris Tapp. Hello. But yeah, it's those little things that you notice. It's like really paying attention to what's going on within your tanks. And if it's just as simple as the difference in the amount of water change you do, there's so many different variants that go along with that. And I hope Kenny will come up. Come on up, Kenny. We need you, Daniken.
Scott is saying fish also spawn based on water change.
Yeah.
That's right, they do.
Right. You're exactly right, Scott.
Glassbox Hero is saying, Elena, all that muck and stuff you find in your creek is perfect for the base layer in your tank. Cap that percent, you've got an instant cycle of growth.
Oh, you got it, Danny. Danny is on it, boy.
Right. Absolutely.
Danny is on it.
Green Collar 14. Hello. Learn how to balance the stock amount to support fewer, less water changes.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's keeping it natural. It's really keeping it natural. That is the key. I don't know why that is so hard for people to grasp. Why is it so hard for people to grasp, Father Fish?
Yeah,
why is keeping it natural?
Why is it hard?
Hey, John.
I think it's hard because two things.
Okay.
Number one, we have been taught in our society to not trust nature.
True.
To trust instead pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Commercial food products.
True.
Manufactured food products. We've been medical professionals that dose us with pills.
True. Medications, right?
I take 20 pills every day.
Yeah.
20 pills I take. I would love not to take them. I'm scared to death not to take them.
That's the thing. You're scared not to take them.
Right.
That's the secret right there. You're scared not to take them.
I've been taking a lot of them for 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm totally totally hooked on pharmaceuticals. And yet, nature provides health
Everything you need.
benefits that are vastly superior. That's so much a part of what I'm trying to do with this channel, with the whole idea of a natural tank, is to help us find our way back to nature, help us find our way back to creation, help us find our way back to what is whole and what is healthy and what is natural.
And what
it's
is
so
here
hard to do.
available? It's
Yes.
available here. It's
Yep.
available right here. We don't
Yep.
have to take the synthetic form of it. There's no, if we could figure out a way to get away from the synthetic and do it the natural way, we would be so much better. I've been there. I've done that.
Yeah, Glassbox Zero was saying people want things to look a certain way. It can be difficult to make a fancy aquascape the Father Fish way. Not impossible, but yeah, so much of what is portrayed to us as a natural aquarium is in fact completely unnatural. It's an artistic presentation. It's a scene, and probably a scene that would never exist in nature. It may give us an indication, a reflection, if you will. We'll look at it and say that's so beautiful, and it is beautiful, but there may, in point of fact, be absolutely nothing natural about it. And yet we call it natural.
And I love, don't get me wrong, I love watching the big aquascape channels. I love Green Aqua. I love MD. I love so many different, big aquascaping channels. But what if you just do a natural aquarium with a deep substrate, with no CO2, and just grow plants and see what you can do with that? Guess what? You can have a nice aquarium. It might not be show quality, as they say, but that's what it is. It's show quality. It's just something for a picture or a show or whatever. It's not a long sustaining aquarium for life for a long time. It's just a moment in time that you accomplish. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Oh, Fishly, hi there.
Absolutely. Hey,
Craig's Catfish Cave. Hey,
Craig. Hey, Craig. Sorry if I feel like I'm just so goofy, y'all. I have been goofy for about 2 weeks now. I can't even keep up with myself. Look at me. I'm a hot mess. Hot mess express. Choo choo. But I'm here tonight.
Nice.
Hey, Roman. I got to blow Roman sugars. You better blow him some sugars too, Father Fish. Roman loves you as much as he does me.
Stubbs Aquatics. Hey, Stubbs.
Hey, Chris Stubbs.
Felt 111. Old habits are hard to break.
Right. We're trying to get.
That's part of it.
Hey, Father Fish, we're trying to get Chris Stubbs up to 1,000. Y'all, please check out his channel. Chris is wonderful. He has been a great supporter of the Father Fish channel. And
Stubbs Aquatics.
Stubbs Aquatics. I'm gonna drop his link. I have been determined for months to get him to 1,000. So let's do it.
Let's see where he is.
Let's see if I got the link right here. Here it is. And I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be fighting so hard if he wasn't right here with you and I for a long time. He's been here with us for a long time.
Yes, indeed. Oh, he's over. He's there.
Is he? You're there? Okay.
Yep,
See, I'm behind.
Yep.
Yay! Let me let the dog. Come on, doggies. Oh, I feel silly because I'm like kind of close to him and I didn't even know that. So sorry, Chris. It's been a rough 2 weeks.
There he is.
Love him, love him, love him. Oh, Chris, yay! And that goes for everybody. You guys are all in the blue. Y'all are all moderators. You're allowed to drop your links. You're allowed to support each other. Please do, and let's support each other. That's what Father Fish is all about. Isn't that beautiful, Father Fish?
Look at that.
And he really loves the Shabunkin goldfish, like Joey had. He really loves them. Yes.
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, man.
Monster koi.
I feel so awful because I thought I already knew all that, but I didn't. Oh, and Danny Weshy, y'all please. Oh, my God, Danny, they need to subscribe to you. Father Fish, have you ever played any of Danny's music?
Oh, I have.
Oh, my gosh, y'all. Danny Weshy, please go to his channel and check him out. Let me drop his link. Glass Box Zero. He is so fantastic.
500. Let's see, where is he?
Oh my gosh, why are you not at 1,000? He should be at more than 1,000. He is a talented musician, fish keeper, everything. Okay, let me find him. Okay, here we go. You guys better get over to Danny Weshy's Glass Box Hero. Here he goes, right here. There we go. I love him. Danny, you better be at 1,000 tonight. Yes. And he's been here with us for a long time, Father Fish. Danny really has.
I know it. I know it.
He has. Yes, he has.
Standing in the rain.
Thank you, Kenneth. Oh my gosh, watch him. Let's watch this.
Waiting for the pet shop.
Yeah.
And the storm is out of me.
Nice.
I love him so much, y'all. He is awesome.
Wonderful.
Oh, that is wonderful, Danny. Awesome. Glass Box Hero.
Really. 435.
Y'all make sure you get up to his channel.
Yeah, if you haven't, get over there and get subscribed.
Please do.
435. Let's get him up to 500.
Let's do it. We can do 1,000. Come on. We can do it.
Let's get him to 500. We can do that right now.
Hi, Kimmas.
435.
Kenny knows. That's right.
Right.
I love it. I love it. And he did that one on algae. He's done so many great parodies to music that is just, they're so good. Like Don't Keep a Goldfish in a Bowl. I love that one. And the algae one. And then what was the other one? Was it duckweed? No, that was Stephen. I'm sorry. But that is awesome. We got fish in our eyes. Hey, KGE. How are you? KGE is here with us. Y'all need to check KGE out too. Oh, I love it. Hey, Samuel.
ABC.
Duckweed dance. That's it.
Samuel Schultz. Samuel's a big koi guy.
Right.
We need to get Samuel cracking on here. Get him up and
let's get him cracking. Right. KG is that?
See what he's doing. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if I can get his. And he sells. He sells also Zombie Cat. He sells the wait a minute. KGE sells the Dr. Basilier's food that Malik always talks about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Caller.
That's some good stuff.
Caller. You betcha. Nice. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Craig, is it freezing there in Australia? Oh no. I hope everybody's hit the like, please.
Fish in their eyes.
And anybody wants to send a super chat to Father Fish or anything to help his channel, please do. Join his membership. Let me see if I can get the membership link changed or dropped. Because Father Fish is doing so much for us, you guys. You don't know how many years, I'm talking about before YouTube, that he's been trying to help the aquarium hobby. He is something else.
Well, when I get moved, I'm only going to take one tank north with the substrate intact, and that's the 20-year one. This one.
Oh, the big. What is it? 33 gallon?
Yeah. The 4-foot tank. Everything else is going to be bare, so I'm going to be starting all these tanks over again.
But you know, every dollar counts. It really does when you're moving.
Well, and the main reason I want to do it is because I want to personally experience again, over and over, what everybody goes through setting up a brand new deep substrate tank.
Right.
Because I haven't done it in a lot of years, and I need to do it. I need to go back to basics and get these things started all over again, both to show you how to do it, but also to learn again what those initial steps are and what the process is. Because there are issues that come up that people bring up, and frankly, I haven't experienced them in years and years. So I'm going to go through that again.
So you guys, and if Father Fish didn't ask me to do this, I'm just throwing it out there without him knowing it. He's probably going to kick my rear end at the end. But y'all send him a super chat. Y'all send him a membership. Send something his way because he has worked really hard. He really has. Thank you, Brian. Oh my gosh, because Mary said so. I love you, Brian and Roxanne. Y'all don't know how much I love you. That's my bestest friends in the world. And Roxanne is my daughter. Thank you. Thank you.
Scott Stekovich. Thank you, Scott.
Scott, thank you. Oh my gosh. It helps Father Fish get, the Fish Fam helped me with my move. It helped me pay for the truck to get my camper moved where it needed to be. And you guys, Father Fish is getting ready to move to Maryland. And that's going to be what, wait a minute, a 10-hour trip? What kind of
20? It'll be
20-hour trip. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm towing my van, so I'm not going to be able to go over 60 miles an hour. I was talking with a trucker today. He said 55. I said I got to do 60. If 55 would take me 24 hours, it'll take me 3 days at that speed. So
and
I'm
that's
hoping to get there in 2 days.
That's one thing I've never noticed about your channel, except for when I come up here and start talking about it. Like, I see big channels getting super chats and stuff, but I've not really seen Father Fish get a lot of big super chats. And I can't help it. I have to put my love out there and spread what he has taught to me. And he's not putting down no other channels or any other systems. He's just trying to show y'all his system, and it works. It really works. Thank you, Thunder Aquatics.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
ABC,
And if I
yes,
can send one,
I'm going to
sending
be
another one.
closer to a lot of people up there. I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. I was with Paul Samuels today, who's been active in the North Jersey Club for years. He's now moved to Florida and is coming into the Venice Aquarium Society. So he's going to be active in the Venice Club just as I'm leaving. But he was talking about all the activity up there in Pennsylvania and Jersey and Maryland. I'm looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to it.
Yes.
Zombie
and
cat.
I don't have a lot to send to people. Like, I've needed help myself, but you guys, over the past 2 years I've been helping you, Father Fish. We haven't done a lot on super chats, but I'm sorry, I'm just going to kind of put it out there that it would be very helpful to get you where you need to go. Because how old are you now? Go ahead and just tell us. I'm not being...
I'll be 82 in September.
Who is 82 out here spreading this aquarium hobby like this?
Fanaticals. Thank you, Fanaticals. Mary
Thank
is
you,
boss. Yes,
Fanaticals.
she is. You betcha.
Hey, Gren. Gren Wood is here. Hey, Bunny
Gren.
Viper. Thank you, guys.
September
Thank you.
14th, ABC. I'm a double Virgo. September 14th. So, Roman asked when I'm leaving. We're going to pack out. We're going to be here. We'll be with you on the 16th with our Venice Aquarium Society monthly meeting. We're going to stream that. And then the next day, we're going to be packing the truck. I'll probably do some live streaming in the process of doing that. And then if we get it done early in the afternoon, we'll get on the road. John is going with me. Some of you have met John here on the channel. He's going to drive up with me, and I'm going to fly him back. But we're going to probably lay over Saturday night. Depends how it goes. We'll play it kind of flexible, but I'm hoping to get up there to arrive on Sunday, go to bed, and then Monday morning start unpacking the truck. Yes, we do love Roxanne.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
Roxanne, we just did a fundraiser for Roxanne for a medical bed, and I know it kind of embarrasses her to talk about it, but Roxanne has done so much for this community and raising awareness, raising fundraisers for other people, and I'm kind of like, she's inspired me. Like, I want to inspire other people to raise money for Father Fish or for other people, because you guys helped me with my move. You helped me get Roxanne's word out there that she needed a medical bed. Father Fish has got to move. I know it's, but that, what is it called? Crowdfunding. It doesn't matter if you give $1 or $2. It helped him keep spreading the word of this hobby to others. And if y'all watch all of Father Fish's videos from right now till back, 2 or 3 years ago, he didn't even know he had he even thought about a YouTube channel. He was just doing what he was just doing. All right, who is this? Who's up here with us? He even thought about a YouTube channel. He was just doing what he was doing. I hear my big fat voice. Is that Scott?
Hello.
Scott. Hi,
yeah, I'm
Scott.
doing it right now.
How are you?
I'm doing great. This is a Wendy night tonight, not me. I just happen to be the camera person. Hi, Wendy. She just said hi.
Oh, she looks so cute. Look at Wendy. Y'all, look at Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Hey, beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous.
Hey, Mary, you're
She's
so
just so
sweet.
gorgeous.
I love
Oh, you're
Mary.
so gorgeous. I love you.
I love you.
Let's see your talent.
Well, what I wanted to show you, which I couldn't show you the last time, I think was Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay. My little babies. I got little babies. Little babies that come out in here, and they weren't coming out too much. Now they're getting a little bit more active, should we say?
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit much for Mama and Daddy to keep up with here.
Right.
And they're hilarious.
Look, I put this in here. This thing is like, okay, the only unnatural thing in this tank right there, that ugly molded plexi, whatever the heck that is, driftwood. I had to put a break because I still got these two matured prematurely on us from what we thought we bought and spawned unexpectedly in here. Killed all my geophagus. Anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So,
and there's the immature ones.
and so I'm just trying to make a break in here because these two are protective parents and they're like, I mean, they just go back and forth, picking up babies and trying to deposit them back in the nest and chasing off these other guys. And so this is just to kind of try to put a division. People have said I need to put like an actual divider in here. I ain't got one. I don't know. I'm like, I'm all natural. Whatever happens, happens. And I'll go with it and try to encourage it if it's good. But I don't know what I'm doing. So this happened.
She got a good idea.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
This happened.
Yeah, this happened. Exactly. And Father Fish wants to know about my log.
What log?
The log.
What are you talking about?
The log.
She knows what
I'm
she's doing. guys.
joking.
Just like all of you guys, y'all all know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I love it when y'all share it with us.
Oh, the log.
The log. The log finally dropped into this one.
Oh, you did it.
And it's not sinking
Okay.
all the way, but that's okay too because we don't care.
It is sinking.
Slowly. We don't care. It's
Get
just
there.
the more natural stuff you get in your tank, for anybody that's not like a natural person, this stuff is amazing.
Like that's what I wanted to type, and then I lost my typing thread, which I do. I am not very tech savvy when it comes to all that stuff. But anyway,
Really nice, by the way.
when you were speaking earlier about the showscapers, shall we call them? Yeah, like that's my thing. I am striving to do here is show you how you can have a show tank totally natural with a deep father fish substrate and everything planted and just permanently planted and reach in there, and as you would your front garden, your flower beds, prune this and that as needed. But you know, and it can be beautiful and show stopping and be perfectly
Right.
natural.
Show stopping. Show stopping.
Show stopping, but natural. It might take more time and patience, but you know,
Yep. And
anything worth doing right is worth taking time to do right.
ooh,
Ooh,
There
he
you
said.
go.
She
Hey,
just said
too
it right.
coolly. Hey, too coolly. And let's see who else is here.
All right,
Samuel
I'm
Smith.
popping off. You guys are the best. You already know. But like
Thank you, guys.
the last thing, just
Love
Love
it.
you.
Thank
this
you,
look like
Wendy
from
and
above.
Scott. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
guys. Beautiful. And you guys better join Kenny and Danny tonight on Danica Aquatics. Roxanne's going to be there, and she's going to talk about one of her newest favorite babies that she has, axolotls, that she got from Suzuki Aquatics. And she's gotten into it, and she's excited about them. And y'all make sure to be there tonight.
All right, Aquafunk going to be lurking in the shower.
Funky!
So you say, hey, Aquafunk.
Look, Aquafunk.
Funk
Right up
is-
there, Aquafunk. The
Funk
bed of
is
my
in the
hachichis. We got the bed of my hachichis up there, Father Fish. No, it's bed of my hachis. But those
I
came
know
from
it.
Aquafunk. And I've got it going on. I'm getting a breeding colony going.
Kenny D's asking who's taking over for me at the Venice Aquarium Society. We got a couple of people who are just coming into the club who have got a lot of years of experience with other big clubs. So very excited about that. And they are techie. One of them is a techie. So we're going to be able to continue to put that out. We will eventually set up a Venice Aquarium Society channel, and I think we can play that on Father Fish as well. But
all right.
It'll be fun. That'll be great.
Last month you had too much going on, didn't you, to like cast the auction and stuff? I know I was there, but you just had a lot going on. But we're trying to get it like in order to where everybody can join in on the live stream of the auction and the club, and maybe become members of the Venice Aquarium Club, because it's pretty cool. It's really cool, you guys.
Yeah. And I tell you, we're going to be having some of the big guys in the hobby doing programs for us in the coming months. Loisel is on tap to come in.
Oh, wow.
We're going to have, big guys. The biggest name in the industry are going to be doing programs for us.
Father Fish knows the people that knows the people that knows the people. And also,
exactly.
What about your Noah project? You did a great stream. Was it last week with Alex, The Secret History, living in your aquarium? Oh my gosh, it was a wonderful stream with the Noah project.
I'm going to try to get Rick on this week. Rick
that's awesome.
The Catoctin Mountain Zoo.
You did that on Monday night? Is that Monday?
I don't know. No. I think it's
just whenever you get them done.
I think it's going to be Wednesday morning.
Okay. Y'all keep a lookout for that.
It'll be live, but it'll also be a video. And
that'll
be exciting.
Something like that. Yeah. With the Noah project, you guys. And if you don't know about it, check out his channel and check out the Noah project. He's had some great guests. And my favorite, though, I have to say so far, has been with Alex. I love Alex.
You pushed the pair of us to do that for a month.
I did. Listen, when I first started coming on to YouTube, and the first time I came up with Father Fish, it was for your birthday stream. And you had Alex and Kenny E and Aquafunk, and there was somebody else up there. And I just thought, oh my gosh, I'm surrounded by movie stars, man. You guys were my movie star. I could not believe I was on screen with these guys. And he's done some great live streams and chats with them that just really, it's not just, just talking. It's really things that change the aquarium hobby. It's deep subjects. And it's the reasons why we're trying to keep the aquarium hobby going the way it is. And we've had this problem with this, the bill that's been going on. I just went blank. But the
Lacey Act Amendment.
Yeah, the Lacey Act. And it's been, and people don't realize how serious this stuff can be and what it takes to keep us enjoying just the simple beauties of our hobby. So,
Fanatical, I'm taking about 20 tanks with me, enough to put some in storage. So I'm going to set up a half a dozen, but I'm going to do it one at a time, and I'm going to video doing it. So that we can really see it's going to be a very restricted fish room because I'm going to be in a little tiny cottage, and it's going to be on a wooden floor.
Like a camper?
No, not quite a camper, but not much bigger.
Not much bigger, but I'm trying in a camper. Oh, Fanaticals and Kimmas, thank you. Danny, so glad you've been here. Roman, Kenny.
Yeah, Roman made Roman made a couple of comments. He said when he grows up, he wants to be a beautiful woman, don't we all?
I'm trying to be a beautiful woman. I don't know what I am. My
You do
hair's a mess.
extremely well.
I don't have no makeup on. I'm a wreck.
It's all from the inside out.
That's
Mary.
right. It's beauty from the inside out.
Absolutely is. Absolutely.
Don't
is.
look at this. Don't look at this. Just
So
remember
Roman-
my attitude.
Roman also mentioned that the best way to make donations, if you want to help people out
Hey, Paul.
by making donations to them, do it through
PayPal.
my brain's called PayPal. Thank you.
Yeah. Or Patreon. Is Patreon
Or
better?
Patreon. Yes, I do
Okay.
have a Patreon account. YouTube
Let me see if I can drop that.
YouTube. Mary, let me talk a minute.
I can't.
You're on fire tonight. YouTube takes
I love
30,
you.
takes 30%.
Yeah.
YouTube takes 30% of your membership and your donations. Keep
Yeah.
that in mind. There are companies that have refused to go with YouTube and Google for that very reason, because what they take is profoundly exorbitant. We certainly appreciate your gifts, but if you want to make a serious gift, do it on YouTube or do it on Patreon. And we're going to, once we get moved, we're going to be doing a lot more on Patreon because we're going to be doing a lot more outdoor stuff. Scott made the comment a little while ago about blue crabs. You betcha, Scott. One of the things I'm looking forward to is getting into Assateague, Chincoteague, and Blackwater Forest. Those are the three. One of them is two of them are major federal preserves that maintain environments that are absolutely unique. They're going to be within a half-hour drive of where I'm going to be living. So I'm going to be doing a lot more outdoorsy stuff. And we'll be setting up some brackish water tanks.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
I'm looking forward to sticklebacks. I really want to do stickleback.
I like the stickleback.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. Looking forward to it all. And I will be doing more with the Patreon account because it lends itself to that kind of work and to a membership kind of approach.
All right. I think I'm a Patreon. I'm not a member. I don't have the membership, but I think I have a Patreon. And I just posted the link for everybody. So.
Yeah.
I know I get silly, y'all. I get excited. I'm still like a 5-year-old. I can't help it.
Yeah, Glassbox, you need to open a Patreon account. And then put all your music on Patreon. And then we can promote it so that you have to be a member to view it. Do that, Danny. Set up a Patreon account.
Oh, the PayPal link? Let me get your PayPal link.
Yeah, PayPal link is...
Somebody was asking me.
Anything
Okay.
will work. Father Fish will work. Father Fish Aquarium will work. Father Fish at fatherfish.net. Lou Foxwell. Any of those will work. Father Fish at fatherfish.net.
Is PayPal also your that's also the website link, right? Is the PayPal link?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Well, it's not the PayPal link. No. I mean, it's not my website link.
Right.
But my website.
Did it lead you to it?
Yeah. My
okay. It'll lead you to
it. If you order anything through my website, it links to PayPal.
Okay. I'm going to share it right now. I think I got it.
EJ. All right.
Hey, EJ.
Hey, EJ. I made a comment to her the other day. She has, oh God, my brain's gone. In her Daphne tank, she got a population of, what are those suckers called? God, my brain's gone. I'm going to mention it.
You saw
Anyway,
EJ and your brain went completely.
what
Hey,
is
EJ.
Hydra? Right. So I suggested that in order to get the green water without Hydra, that she filter the water through a silk handkerchief. A silk handkerchief is one of the finest weaves of any material. I don't know that it's finer than microfiber, but it's flatter and easier to use than microphonic. If you pour the green water through, the algae cells are tiny enough to go through. The Daphne will not. They will not go through that silk.
Yeah.
A regular pillowcase. Anything that's 500 thread or better. It's got to be really fine.
Yeah.
1,000 threads better. 500 thread will probably work.
I just want to thank everybody for their super chats, their memberships, their PayPal. Thank you guys, seriously. And thank you for all the help you've given me too through my moves. And for Roxanne and I want to thank everybody for Roxanne's medical bed. We got her and Father Fish moving. This fish fam is amazing. I just had to throw that in there before we leave.
Well, the fish fam has been very helpful to Mary recently as well.
They really have.
Like, help her with the move. Somebody anonymously sent you a laptop about a month ago.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I'm on it right now. So if I look too like plain, this is why. I've got too good of a computer now. Stephen B put it together. Fish Fam, Kelly Foreman, Danny S. Oh my gosh, there's so many people out there. I've got to like write a list so I can just name everybody off. But you guys made my life for real. Plus I've gotten plants, fish. You guys have given me something that I've never had in my life before. And I hope that I give other people hope that you can make it through hard times. So thank you all so much. Thank you. And Father Fish is the one that got me up here on YouTube, so I got to give him credit for all that.
Yes, Chris, I'll be close to family. That's the main reason I'm doing this. I'll be right around the corner from my brother. I was talking with some nieces and nephews today who were within 10, 15 minutes. So
that's awesome.
I have a lot of family up there.
And I'm not going to be far from you when I go see my daughter in Maryland. I won't be far from you. So I'm excited about that. I've got to meet Father Fish, you guys. I have to meet him. We have to get together one time in our life.
Oh, we will.
So I can hug his neck. So I can hug your neck.
MX Rider. Is it safe to use Prezi Pro on Corridorus? And that's when cords are rubbing their gills against a substrate. Maybe Hill Flicks. What I would do is give them a salt bath first. If that does, take them out of the tank and treat out of the tank. When you're going to do treatment, you always want to remove the affected fish and put it in a hospital tank and treat it there. Unless you have a reason to believe that your tank has become infected. You want to, and very often, like with parasites, you will notice that the parasites will immediately attach, and it'll be obvious. If you get them out and treat them separately, you'll be able to get rid of that the danger of that parasite in your tank. It doesn't always work, but it works a lot. It's worth doing it as a first step. The point being, if you start treating your tank and you've got deep substrate and you've got food web, you're going to kill so much of that life that you've struggled to build that it could wind up crashing your tank and creating a lot more destruction than whatever the the single problem is you have. So you want to take sick fish out, put them in a hospital tank. A bare tank is best. Nothing in it at all, just an air stone if you need that. And then treat first. Put a tablespoon of salt per gallon. Then, if you want to do a salt bath, you can do 5 tablespoons per gallon in a small container and dip them in that for a matter of a few minutes, 2, 3 minutes. Take them out. You can give them a little heavier dose if they don't react negatively to it. If that does not work, then yeah, by all means, go to General Cure, Praziquo. There are a lot of medicines that we recommend on the Discord channel. Come over there if you have a problem. If you have a problem, come on over to the Discord channel. We've got lots of people over there who are trained to deal with these kinds of issues. So we will be able to help you. Officially, thank you so much, officially. Who did that? Who did that?
I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there.
Did you do that?
I don't know, but I'm just telling people.
I don't know how that happened.
I think that you're underrated. I think that you've got a great bunch of subscribers, but I think that sometimes you're a little underrated. And
I do.
Just every dollar counts, and I think that you deserve a lot more than what you get. And he does all this just for our benefit, you guys. I mean, go back and look, watch him on his streams. He's never like pushed for that. He's never done anything like that for anything. He just wants to change the aquarium hobby and make people enjoy what they're doing and have a fish tank, right?
Right. EJ, it should work. What she's trying to do is make sure she does not get hydra in the tank. She's feeding the great water. So she wants to make sure that they don't come through. I think of try it and see. Test it. Test it in a jar and let that jar sit there. Put some Daphne in it, maybe. You want to do this to feed your Daphne. So try it in a jar and see if it'll work. You always experiment with these kinds of things. Only silk I have is my grandfather's scarves. I'll tell you what else is made of silk is a lot of neckties. If your hubby has old neckties he doesn't wear, that'll work.
Right.
Also underwear. A lot of silk underwear.
Right. Get you out of your boxers.
Right. There you go.
And you guys don't forget about Roxanne on Danikin's Aquatics tonight. Please make sure you're there.
That'll be fun. They're calling it.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be a giggle fest. It will.
Giggle fest, right.
Or Roxanne and Danny together. I might just have to pop up there just to make them laugh even harder. Right, no, I'm not going to bother them.
Right.
Let me drop their link again. Kenny has been, you guys, if y'all don't know Kenny E. of Danikin Aquatics, I think everybody here does know, but Kenny and Danny are just true joys of the aquarium hobby. And I love them so much. They've been true friends since the beginning of my journey here, along with Father Fish.
Hey,
love
them. Here. My Patreon account, I have a link to it on my home page on YouTube in the banner. It's Father Fish.
Hold on, I'll put it up there again. Let's see here. I'm gonna put up Kenny and Danny stream tonight with Roxanne.
Underwear and neckties. Right.
Right.
Right. Silk underwear. Right.
Silk underwear.
Yeah. Take a trip to Victoria's Secret to find a proper green water filter. There you go. Make her take them off first. Oh dear. Oh dear. Funny stuff. Nylons for media bags. Absolutely, officially. Thank you for getting us back into a level of sanity here. Nylons are perfect for media bags. Absolutely. I use them a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really good. Okay, let's see. I was going to put your Patreon again. Let's see, it's on his about page. When you go on his thing, see there's like a little about right there. There it is. You can press on that and it will bring up this, and you can go down here and it has all of its links. It's got his Discord, his Patreon, website, Teespring for his merch, PayPal, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. So there you go. So I'm gonna hit, what was I gonna do? Patreon. There we go. And I'll share that.
Lovely. Thank you.
I had to learn all this stuff because I didn't know anything about internet or how to share links. So Father Fish is what's has helped me a lot. So let's see here. Patreon. And same thing, y'all check out your favorite channels. Roxanne, check out Pebble Creek Aquatics, check out, any channel that you follow, check out their about page. And it will have ways that you can help support them for all the amazing information they give you. Okay, let's see.
So EJ's going to get her Karen hat out. That'll be good. That'll be good.
Okay, here's your Patreon.
EJ and I did a video last week for beginners. We're going to do another one. Actually, we're going to do it tonight. So it'll be up tomorrow.
All right.
That'll be great fun.
Perfect, Scott. Yes. Okay, I think I got that posted for you. It's 7:07. It's 6:07 my time here. It's so weird to wake up in the morning. I'm in Central Time now, and I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's daylight. I don't know what to do with myself.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, it's driving me crazy.
Funny stuff. Funny stuff. We ain't sick, AJ. Ain't none of us sick. We're just full of tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery and shenanigans and
shenanigans, right?
Right.
And giggles.
Good stuff. All wholesome. Right. But I got to go in here and eat supper and take care of I got to go see the grandbabies and get the aquariums. I still got to get I've got a Higer light that I just got from the company. See, it just came in. So Higer Aquariums has sent me a new light for this tank down here. So if you guys haven't checked out Higer Aquariums, y'all make sure to do it. They've got great products that support the Father Fish way. Deep substrate, good light, and plants. Right.
Thank you, Mary.
Love you.
I got to hang in here a little while. Mary's gone to eat dinner.
Yeah, I got to go eat dinner. Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. All right. Well, hang in here a little while longer. Glassbox says, I'm not full of anyone named Tom, but I have met a foolery before. Bet you, Higer. Good and inexpensive. Yes, indeed. Fanaticals, nom, you bet. I have a world-class cook, not a chef, but a cook, a kitchen cook in my family who I will be moving within a 10-minute drive. I've been following her kitchen on Facebook for 20 years or more. And I am thrilled about this because she cooks all day, every day, and is phenomenal. She does a farmer's market table every weekend with all of the baked goods, soups, stews, everything that she's cooked through the week. So I'm looking forward to that. And I've challenged her to feed me in such a way that I lose this gut. I got to lose this gut. So we'll see how all that goes. That's going to be great fun. Her name is Brenda, and you'll all get to meet Brenda. She's a sweetie. Atkins is at work. Nice to see you, Atkins. Good to have you here. Hey, Jay. Kim's fish hobby. I found Hoffman soil. I've heard of this before on a site that has all the ingredients Father Fish recommends. It's a European product. Is that where you are, Kim? I saw this a couple of weeks ago. It's amazing. I mean, it does literally have everything that I put in the supplement, except it's a prepared soil. I don't know of anything comparable to it here in the States. Kim is saying it's a Hoffman product. Really excellent. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is try to begin to set up some variables with the mix. We ran into a problem that was diagnosed on our Discord channel with someone in Holland who was using the product line. Now I couldn't ship to her, but she used all of the products and wound up with water that was much, much too hard. So what I'm considering is setting up a mixture that will have some variations in it, depending on the water hardness, softness, and other water conditions. Water conditions that you have in your area. Once I get located and set up, I'll start doing that. It'll have less sodium bicarbonate, less calcium in it, for example, less lime, or maybe more, depending. So we'll try to begin to customize it a little better. Kim is saying Amazon has it. Let's see, is that right? Let me look. Hoffman soil. Purely organic. Well, let's look at this, guys. Organic potting soil. Let's see. Oh, it's imported. This is the stuff. Somebody's importing it. I think it's manufactured in France. No, that's Spanish, probably. That's Italian. Let's see if we can get the reverse. Here we go. There's guaranteed analysis. Can you read that? No, that's not it. I saw a bag of this before that had the contents on it. I'm not seeing that here. There it is. No, well, some of it, yeah. This is a problem. It has a wetting agent in it, which is typically a surfactant. That's not good. Surfactant is soap, and that can kill fish. So we have to check that out. I'll get some and try it, and we'll see. Once I get moved up, I'm going to be doing new tanks. So we will give this a shot and see if it's going to work out. So, or purely organic potting soil by Hoffman controls moisture. It's also got molding crystals. Oh, water holding crystals. Well, we don't need that, do we? There are some other products. Here, let's go back and look at the product line. That may be, we may need, there's cactus, bonsai, violet, seed starter, blue magic, aluminum sulfate. Oh, that's just aluminum sulfate. This is interesting. So it's quite a line of products. Olivet horticulture activated charcoal. I've used that. There's peat moss. It's a nice line of products. Vermiculite. Here's Fox Farm. I will promise to get into this stuff. Vermiculite. Some of this is good, some of it's not. Happy Frog. Organic. Into Rockstar. Yeah, they don't have a product for aquariums. That's interesting. I'm going to write them a letter and tell them we need a product for aquariums that has all these in it for planted aquariums. Very cool. Very cool. That's interesting stuff. Let me get back here. Harris soil. Harris. Harris soil. Let me go back and do that. Let's see. I'll do another channel with it because I want to keep that. Harris. Let's see. What happened? I thought I had it. I didn't. Potting mix. That's a Miracle Grow. Harris, let's see if this will give us the contents. Worm castings, cocoa coir, well, okay, we just need to root around some more. I'm sure we're going to be able to find what we're looking for. Here we go. Let's see what this is. It's directions. Doesn't have contents. Here we go. Sphagnum peat moss, pumice perlite, earthworm castings, compost, forest humus, fishbone meal, feather meal, blood meal, oyster shell, alfalfa meal, kelp meal, and limestone for pH adjustment. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this is called Harris potting mix. What you want to watch out for are two things that are in these complexes. One of them is surfactants. That's typically a wetting agent. It is soap. You don't want that. What it does is it gets in the gills of the fish and prevents them from being able to breathe. So it will suffocate fish. It also tends to float to the surface and will create an oil slick on the surface. Imagine putting even a drop of liquid dishwashing soap in your tank, what it would do. That's what surfactants are. The other one is a mold, an anti-mold agent. You very much want mold. You want fungus growing in the tank. I don't even know why they would include that, unless to try to keep the seeds from molding. But they're going to mold anyway if they're overwatered. If you drown them and kill them, they'll mold. They're not going to mold if they're alive. So anyway, be observant of those two things if you use any kind of potting soil. Get back over here to the channel. Westland brand. Scott's minors in environmental biology. Why is Scott saying, why are any of us paying for dirt? Yeah, right. Absolutely. Dirt is dirt. Dirt is out in the backyard. And you can get high quality dirt if you want to buy something, buy peat moss, buy potting soil, buy black cow or some kind of sterilized right. Manure. But using natural, here's the thing. You can do all of that and still not have a living system. Because a living system is based on what? It's based on living organisms. And you're not going to get living organisms in any of these bags of products. You're not even going to get living organisms in Father Fish's supplements. Contains no living organisms. So we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to start selling a product that contains living organisms. It's easy to do. I will be able to do that once we get settled. I've not been able to do a lot of things here where I am because this has not been my place. I've been renting a room for the last 16 months, and I'm finally getting situated in my own place. Even though it's a rental, it's mine. And I'll have to be somewhat careful about it because my landlords are not going to tolerate a whole lot of craziness. But it's a relatively middle class, lower middle class, if you will, kind of community. A lot of college cottages, a lot of rentals, a lot of small places. And it's a very old section of Salisbury. These houses, many of them are 50 years old or more. So I'm going to be able to do things. Hey, Moon Boots, good to see you. Like put tubs out. I'll be able to have tubs. Alex is here. Hey, Alex, nice to see you. Good to have you here. The Fish Farm fundraiser has begun. Anyone care to raise money for the Amazon Ornamental Fish Research Center, Dr. Nazarol? This is for Team Fish. I'll post the link for that, Alex. Our club is sending $100 toward there it is. Yeah, the next link is that link. Well worth supporting. So a valuable project. It's located in Peru, in the northern part of Peru. And he's actually working with farmers to teach farmers how to raise certain ornamental fish that are native to their environment. So it's a very worthwhile project. Specializing only in aquarium fish and shops for indigenous people of the Amazon rainforest. The only one the public can visit and collect fish from. Let's see. Craig is saying when Belle gets up, I'm going to go to the fish store and see what I can find. Mr. Aqua Aquarium soil officially says is available through Walmart. Again, soils are fine. You want to make sure you cap them with sand because you want to be able to keep the nutrients out of the water column as much as possible. And keep in mind that it does not contain living organisms. Those have to be added to the system. A certain amount will just kind of come in kind of naturally, but nothing like the full-blown environment that a genuinely balanced food web requires. To do that, you need to collect from the wild and bring it into your tank. If you are apprehensive about putting it directly in your tank, start out in a jar or some other container that you can watch it, grow it in, and see what's in there. That way you won't get things like Hydra, although you never get Hydra in a community tank because there's so many things that like to eat them. You will get them in a Daphne tank, as EJ is happy to tell you. Yeah, good point, Craig. Make sure if you're collecting soil that it's not from alongside the road or from your driveway or some other place that may have had either oil, petroleum product, any kind of insecticide, herbicide, anything that could create or add a toxin to your tank. You want to get it from a perfectly natural environment that is clean and healthy. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for very healthy places to collect material for your aquarium. That could be a roadside ditch. Not all roadside ditches are a problem. Some are. Go just look carefully, see what's in it. If it has a very strong population of plants and fish, it's going to be fine. If those plants and fish can live in it, yours will too. But do be sensitive to that. Can we post my link again if any of you guys want to come up and show off something? I'm happy to have you. Let me get the link posted. It is at the top, but I'll do it right now. We're going to be here for another half hour till 8 o'clock. Mary's here. Look at her hiding back there. 3G. Hey, 3G. Good to see you. Moonboot says it's tempting. Well, by all means, Moonboots. By all means. We haven't had enough of you lately. Gonna have to put a shirt on, don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna require shirts. I will do that. You don't have to have shoes on, but you do have to have a shirt. Alex Byers said it is an amazing tank, isn't it? You betcha. ES, hello ES, nice to see you. Great to have you here. Doobie doo. Emily, oh my goodness. Hi, Emily. Nice to see you. ES is Emily. Delighted to see you, Emily. It's been a while. Been a minute, as they say. Been a minute. No shirt, no service. There you go. There you go. Right. Thank you, Emily. Emily is has been one of our Discord denizens. If you have not yet checked out Discord, by all means do. It's a remarkable site. And it's one that's totally open to conversation, to posting pictures, to sharing with people, to just, you name it. Opportunity to really get to know people, to talk with them, to get ideas and help, to post things you're curious about or interested in, and even to be controversial. We even have a channel for those who care to stick their foot in their mouths, which I have been known to do on more than rare occasion. I'm glad you're here, Emily. Corporal Jagger, another of our Discord denizens. Scarlet Battis male has been hiding, and he has two tiny white spots just above his eyes. Well, I tell you what, when I see something like that, the first thing I look to see is if it is symmetrical. Because if it is symmetrical, then it may be natural, may just be part of the patterning of the fish. If it is not, then I look a little more deeply. If there is a possibility that it is ick, and because these animals stick close to the bottom, the best thing to do is to kick the temperature up to 86 degrees. If you don't have a heater in the tank, put one in. Get the temperature up to 86 degrees. Keep it there for 2 days. It's not going to hurt the plants, and it's not going to hurt the fish, and it's not going to hurt the snails. What it will hurt is ick, if that's what you've got, because it cannot tolerate warm temperatures. It is a cold water parasite. That's a simple, quick, and easy way to eradicate the possibility. Then when you drop the tank, drop it down to 82 and let it sit at 82 for at least a month. It takes about a week for the parasite to die without a host. It is not capable in very warm water of swimming about and attaching to a host. It's still alive and it's still in there. So you want to keep that temperature up a bit, at least in the low 80s, for at least a week, preferably a month. Corporal Jager, is microworm small enough for peacock gudgeon fry, or do I need something smaller? No, it is small enough. Microworms are small enough to feed the tiniest tetra babies. And the peacock gudgeon baby is much smaller than a tetra. So microworms will be fine for peacock gudgeon fry, as well as most fry. EJ has a heater, just turned the temperature up. Perfectly symmetrical, but they are raised. You can keep an eye on it for a day or so. Here's the problem. If it is simply those two parasites and they drop off, you'll breathe a sigh of relief because it's gone. But then 2 days later, you'll see 20 or more spots. Then you've got a real problem. If you don't catch that right then, 3 days later, the parasite will be so populous in that tank that it will kill everything in there. So you have to get to it within a matter of days. If you let it go 4 or 5 days, you run the risk of losses. If you let it go for a week, you're going to lose pretty much everything in the tank. 240 babies per spawning. And that's algebraic. So the one parasite in 3 days is 240. In 6 days is 240 times 240. Little will survive that. That's why people lose fish to ick. Kick the temperature up. That's all you need to do. 86 to 87 degrees, and you can stop it cold, dead in its tracks, guaranteed. What about shrimp? It will not affect shrimp. It crawls under the scale in the fish and gets into the body. The spot that you see is not the parasite. That's waste from the parasite that is bored into the flesh and is creating waste that's coming out through that opening it created and crystallizing on the surface. So it's not going to get into shrimp. It is possible. I think I have occasionally seen one or another spot on the carapace where there was an opening, like at the hinge or where the eye is or something like that. You know, it seems to me I've seen occasionally, but typically ick is not gonna kill shrimp. Sieve for straining newly hatched brine shrimp. Mesh densities of 0.1. Coffee. You know, I mentioned silk earlier. That's what I used when I was a kid. I used a silk handkerchief to siphon brine shrimp, and it worked perfectly. They're pretty big. They're not that tiny. So it works particularly well. Any kind of handkerchief, generally, a very fine mesh net handkerchief. Mesh densities, I don't know what that refers to. Generally, the higher the better. You know, those spots could be natural. It's not worth the risk, frankly. If you think you've got to trade for ick, if you think you have it, treat for it. 3 days at 86 degrees ain't going to hurt a thing but the ick. And you won't have to deal with it. It'll be done. It'll be dealt with. Put a vest with a hood on the dog. That's cute. That's cute. Fanatical's asking Mary what she had for dinner. I made a beef stew the other day. That's what I'm going to have. And then, oh, you know what? I got to get together with EJ in about 15 minutes. We're going to be running right up to it. If she's still here, and I think she may not be. Yes, she is. Let's make it 8:30, EJ, if that's okay with you. 7:30 your time. We're going to do our second in a series of videos for new hobbyists, new aquarists, how to make a brilliant start, how your first tank will be the best tank you will ever have. And all the others will too. Kevin Rosenberg. Hi, Kevin. Nice to see you. What else we got here? We got a nice little crowd in here. We got 36 people. I kind of don't want to say goodbye. I will in 15 minutes for sure. 8 o'clock. The measurements I forgot. And red laser. Yeah, I just don't know what it refers to. 100th of an inch. Yeah, probably. 100th of a millimeter. That would be. That's pretty tiny. That would be 1/3 of an inch. 100th of a third of an inch. A 300. Yeah, that's getting up to like 500 cal. That would be pretty good. MX Reddit just finished 20 lung with 1 inch fluval stratum, root tabs, 1.5 inches sand. Can I put fish in right away? I would put plants in right away. A lot of plants. Put a lot of plants in and then put some fish in. The issue is that the plants are going to absorb ammonia directly. You don't want to put fish in without plants because they'll get ammonia burn. It'll kill them. You need something that's going to be able to deal with that ammonia prior to nitrifying bacteria being able to be established. I thought my fish had ick, then realized it was gill flukes. MX Redder. Gill flukes can be treated with salt dip. There are also general cure works pretty well. And there's some other chemicals. Flebendazole is particularly effective. But again, with something like gill flukes, you want to not treat the tank unless you find that it's attacking virtually everybody. And then you may simply have to. MX Rider, thank you so much for this super chat. Homemade carbonara with homemade garlic. Oh, and red onion flatbread. Nice. Makes me hungry. Barry ate sand for dinner, apparently. Fanatical. I only ever had it once. It was back when I was quarantined. When I quarantined. Okay, so yeah, if you're quarantining your new fish, most everybody who has a serious collection of fish is quarantining. It's gotten bad enough that disease comes in fairly commonly. Didn't used to be that way, but it certainly is now. So you want to quarantine for upwards of a month. At least a week, 2 weeks is preferable. A month is optimal. And after the first, you want to put a sponge filter in there. You're not treating them like sick fish, not at the beginning. So you want to put a filter in there, check them for a few days. If they look clean, you can start feeding. But you want to feed sparingly. Feed very tiny amounts. If you have, let me suggest to you that you also, if these fish are looking particularly starved, If they're hollow belly, thin, looking really rough, then you want to put detritus in there. And the reason you want to do that is you want them to eat the waste from other fish in order to replenish the biologicals in their gut, the bacteria in their gut. They're not going to get that naturally. If that has died from a lack of nutrition, and many of these fish will suffer from that, especially plecostomus. If they're seriously hollow bellied, then put waste from an existing tank in with them. That will allow them to replace the bacteria in the gut that they've lost. Keep that in mind. My God, water yesterday smelled like the pool, chlorine as a bear. Only have 2 plants in the tank at the moment. Is that safe? Probably not. Probably not. I wouldn't trust it. Anything, just put anything in there. Put duckweed in. You know, anything at all. Something fast growing. A weed. I mean, an aquatic weed. You know, something that's going to take hold quickly. You want something that's going to make sure that it pulls that ammonia out of the water as it's being created. And that's its function. It'll do it. Sun Creek Aquatics is back, I see. All right, a few more minutes. Irene Dool, thank you, Irene Dool, for your super sticker. Deeply appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys have been very generous tonight. I sincerely appreciate it. As you can imagine, this move is straining me. Fortunately, I have a daughter who's able to help me, and that's made it possible for me to get through this. But it's going to put a real strain on me for the next month or so. So any little thing you can do to help will be deeply appreciated and will be helpful. Irene and phonetical. Let me get Irene up there. There it is. That's funny. Huh. The super sticker. Oh, I can't get Irene's super sticker to post. I guess it will. I've got Fanaticals locked into the YouTube string, the YouTube stream. Let's see. Peachy, she is. Irene says she's peachy. Peachy is good. I like peachy. Yeah, Fuel is going to be the bear. Fuel is going to run me about $700 just for gas one way. I've got a truck. I'm taking a big truck up, so it'll be a trip. Let's see, what else? Will suck ammonia quickly. It absolutely will. Yep. What was that? That was Discord. think. I didn't know what that was. MX Rider just joined Discord. Want to see? Right there he is. MX Rider. We're going to turn him into a snook. And since he's right here listening to us, welcome to Discord, MX Rider. Delighted to have you here. Find a channel and jump right in. You can post videos, short ones. You can post pictures. You can ask questions. You can have all the fun you're entitled to have. Nice to have you with us. See if there's anybody else I missed. Shake the Blake. No, nobody else I missed. Here's our Dirted Substrate channel. Jededi's to God is talking about everything he has in his 55 gallon. One pair of German Blue Rams, 24 green neons, 24 rummy nose, 6 coley loaches, 6 Sterbai Cory, 1 bristle nose. That sounds great. And a couple of mystery snails. Yeah, you'll be able to add to that. That's $24.50. When you're dealing with small fish and a 55 gallon, once the tank is established and stable, after a matter of 3 or 4 months, you can keep adding. No, I don't like to put so many fish in a tank that they're dependent upon the aeration. And there's an easy way to tell that. If you turn it off and they all come to the top, then you really do have too many fish in your tank. Here's 3G. Hi, 3G.
Hey, Father Fish.
How are you?
I'm great. I just come up to see. I seen nobody was coming up to show a tank. I had to show at least one before you got off.
Well, I appreciate it. That is stunning.
Let me turn some lights off so you can see it.
Got some of my favorite fish in there. Oh, look at them. Wow. Mercy.
All right. Did that do anything for you?
Oh, you bet. That's perfect.
Awesome.
That's fabulous. Just fabulous.
Congos and Cory swords.
I love Congos. So one of my all-time favorite fish.
Peacock
Such a
gut.
beautiful fish. Yeah. Swords, some pineapple swords up there.
Yes, sir. Got a lot of Java fern in there and some Amazon.
You got an Apanageet in there too, don't you?
I do a little one trying to get going again. You know, they
Yeah.
drop all their leaves and stuff, and it's trying to get
Yeah.
going again.
It will. Java fern over here.
I got
And
the
you got-
I got about 1 inch of dirt in the bottom, about 2 or 3 inches of black diamond sand,
Oh, that's gorgeous. Nice.
and it's in cruise control. I do nothing to it. I don't have to clean the glass. I don't have to do anything really.
Isn't that amazing?
I love it.
I really think you've got some snails in there.
I do.
Ones. Yeah, they're doing a good job of keeping that glass clean.
There's
I believe,
ram's horn.
right. I believe macrofauna does too. I think macrofauna helps eat algae and keep the glass clean. I'm watching something falling down there, and I really think it's a macrofauna. I mean, something a little bigger. You just hit that leaf on the Apanageet.
Oh
It
goodness!
looked like, yeah, hard to say. Very nice.
I love my deep substrate tanks, and thank you for sharing with us. And you know, I've got a lot of tanks. I've got 30 plus tanks, and most of them kind of look like this thing.
Yeah. A lot of plastic in there.
Well, you got severums in there, and they won't let a plant live. They just won't do it.
Well, if you put enough in, they will. Here's the trick with fish that eat plants. If you put a lot of plants in, they will attack one. And they'll all go after that one. They'll leave everything else pretty much alone. So you're replacing one plant at a time. And it might take them a week or 2 weeks to get that one eaten down to the point where they start looking for another one. But it is a way to be able to do it, to be able to have, I've had waru, which is a vegetarian fish, in planted tanks. And I've been able to get away with it. But that's what I do. And I also use plants that are much sturdier leaf plants, like that Sagittarius or Vel or Amazon sword, something that's a hardier leaf. There also are some other plants that they won't eat. I've had pretty good luck with Aponogetans. A lot of plant-eating fish will not touch an Aponogeton. It must taste bad.
Must taste bad. Well, I may have to try some of those in some of my cichlid tanks and see if they'll leave them alone. Then.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you'd be surprised.
You
can't do one or two though. You've got to do a nice bunch of them to overwhelm it. In other words, and it'll work. It absolutely will.
Awesome, Father Fish. I appreciate you letting me come up.
Oh, so nice.
And
I'll go. Thank you.
I think Eduardo, Mr. Eduardo, you familiar with him?
I am indeed.
Master, I think he's going to take those Congos off my hands.
Oh, is that right? I love them.
They're beautiful.
Just a great, they really are.
Beautiful.
Just stunning.
So
just
majestic.
Delicate. Yeah. Nice fish. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me up.
Appreciate it. Absolutely.
We'll see you next time, Father Fish. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye, 3G. Nice. 8 o'clock. I guess we're gonna put a lid on it here. A vegetarian fish, you bet. Silver dollars. Yeah. I gotta agree with you, Craig. Silver dollars are a terror. Yeah, I would not do silver dollars. That's kind of, I've done it. But I'll tell you what happened. I had silver dollars, big ones like that, in with big angels. I had 15 silver dollars, 10 silver dollars, and about 15 big angels, all big fish. Had them in a 300-gallon. There was a massacre, and it happened instantly. And they turned on a dime, and in a matter of hours, the silver dollars killed every angel in the tank, slaughtered them. Just thought they were like piranhas going after them. They are, after all, related to the piranha, and they turned into them. So I don't much like silver dollars. Not one of my favorite fish. Greg Donover says I was pissed. Ate his show tank overnight. Yep, I agree. They are killers. Did I see a snow white panda Cory? I did not. They may have. That was a gorgeous couple of tanks, wasn't it? All right, I'm going to sign off here, guys. Thank you so much for being with me. AJ and I are putting a video together. It'll be out tomorrow. If it works, and it probably will. I'm going to try to get hold of Rick Hahn, who's a dear friend who owns the Catoctin Mountain Zoological Preserve, Animal Preserve, and we're going to try to do a walkthrough of his facility. It'll be really extraordinary. And then once I get moved up there, we'll be doing more with him. I'm going to try to help him figure out what to do with about a half a dozen 300 to 500 gallon tanks he has sitting there empty. So we're going to have some fun. Anyway, that'll be this week, and then be back with AJ Friday and Mary again next Sunday. Love you all. Delighted to have you with us. Thanks for coming up. Thanks for being part of this. See you later in the week.